This is Down to the Wire 513.
Everybody else can shut up. It is time.
Ooh, Fly Man Ring.
Back in the building, man.
Yo, we in the building, we back.
Make sure y'all follow us on everything Down to the Wire 513. Yo, Down to the Wire 513. NBA playoffs recap, day one recap.
Yeah, we back, man. Special edition at Down to the Wire 513. I know we don't be on here on Sundays at all, really. So
Well, first off, happy Sunday, everybody.
Yeah, happy Sunday, everybody. Hope you made it productive so far.
Yeah, I know you have.
Yeah, so far I've been having a pretty busy Sunday so far, but it's about to be nothing but watching the rest of these games for the rest of the day. But yesterday was not productive at all for me. I was on the couch all day watching hoops.
Look, that was me. We the opposite. Saturday was my productive day. Today I was just laying around. Hey, I'm gonna keep real with the folks. I almost forgot we were supposed to do this. We talked about it off air after Wednesday, and we almost had to do it.
If we don't, we ain't gonna be able to go on until Wednesday. And if we wait till Wednesday,
yeah,
it's gonna be hella more stuff that didn't happen. So,
right.
I try to get on here now. At least wrap up these day ones and try to do a little preview if you want to a day two games.
But nonetheless, man, this is Down to the Wire 513. Like I said, man, we do a podcast each and every Wednesday. For those who knew, just now tapping in, we'll do a podcast each and every Wednesday. We do a Friday show, Sports and Spirits Friday, every once in a while. But during the NBA playoffs time, man, we can't wait every Wednesday. We got to knock these quick shows out when we can get them. Because games be going on like that.
They be going, man. They be going.
And we're going to get right into it, man. Let's start with the game yesterday. Day one playoff action. First game, Brooklyn, Philly. Kind of self-explanatory, man. Philly did what it's supposed to do. I think it's just a lack of Brooklyn. They don't have that star to carry them. That's what they're missing.
Definitely missing that star. Even though Michael Bridges did have 30,
Mm-hmm.
you know, he ain't gonna be the guy that's gonna be able to carry that team and be able to uplift the other guys enough to, you know, overcome this Philly team, I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, and Brooklyn's game plan yesterday was trying to let everybody else but except Embiid beat them, and everybody else was knocking down shots yesterday. So
he had crazy amount of threes. James Harden hit 7 threes.
Mm-hmm.
They were sending a double at Embiid pretty much every time he touched the ball, though. Sometimes he worked a little quicker and you know, still got a shot off or still scored. Other times he was finding an open man. And they, like you said, were knocking down threes left and right, man. Tyrese Maxey, James Harden, they were just knocking down threes left and right.
If it's no brainer. If Philly shoots at a high clip like that every game, it's over in 4.
Yeah,
it's over.
Yep, it's over, man. If they can get, you know, 20 from Tobias Harris, 23 from Harden, 23 13 from Harden, you know, get around 15, 18 from Tyrese Maxey, it's going to be a quick series.
Very quick. So, and that bodes well for Philly. I mean, because, you know, longer the series goes out, the more chance a injury to happen either to Embiid or Harden, and you know that's been a downfall in playoffs. Really.
Yep. Especially for Embiid, pretty much every season he got to the playoffs, he's been hurt. So he's been speaking on it a lot, saying, you know, this is I think he thinks it's their best chance to win the championship with this squad they have now. He was saying it's very imperative that we get to the end of the season to be healthy. They look healthy enough right now. Hopefully that at last, like you said, the faster these series can be over, faster they can get into the next series healthy.
All right, so Philly's up 1-0 in Brooklyn. I believe the next game is tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, I believe so. They did make it competitive though, man. So shout out to Brooklyn for, you know, keeping the fight. They did cut it to like 12, I think, toward the end. Even though Philly did, you know, stretch it back out. But yeah, game 2 is Monday, 7:30 p.m. TNT.
All right. Then game 2, man, I mean, hell, pretty much the same. Boston showed why they're defending Eastern Conference champs, man. But most of the game, they was up by like 20 between like 25 and 29 points.
Yeah, they were dominating the whole game. It was pure domination. It did not look good for the Hawks. They just looked like they couldn't find any shots on that Celtics defense. Celtics defense is one of the best defenses last year. Defense dropped a little bit this year, but you know, still they have very capable defenders. They have very long defenders. Robert Williams had a crazy block. They have some of the best wing defenders, best perimeter defenders in general, and also Robert Williams in there cleaning the glass up. So very tough to score on this team. As you saw, Trey Young had 16 points. He didn't play too well. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a quick series for this one too.
I mean, like I said, for the Hawks, it all starts with Trey and DeJounte. Is there anything that you think they can do to make this series more competitive or give them a shot?
It's gonna be tough, man.
Or
They
just
need to get Trey more off the ball, get him more catch and shoot opportunities. Because 5 for 18 don't get it done. He needs to shoot. He needs to be more efficient than that. And I think they need to get DeJounte on the ball more. And get Trey off the ball, and get him more and more catch and shoot situations. That's their only chance. That's not going to be a solution to winning, but that's the only chance to make it competitive. I think is to try to get Trey off the ball a little bit more. And defensively, they gotta. I know it's tough to say. They gotta do better defensively. I'm not sure how much they can do it, but they gotta get better defensively. It's tough when you have Trey is not the best defender out there on the perimeter. They don't have the best wing defenders, but they could do better than they did yesterday for sure.
We talked about it. Yeah, we talked about it on air, like when they first happened. And hey, you were right. You were right. When that was one of the things he said when his Trey first went down about when the playoffs. Trey's gonna be the weak link on defensively, and I mean, that's just a bad matchup for him.
They hunt him out. Playoffs is a hunting game, man. I saw it almost every game. There were, especially when the games got close, the best players were hunting out matchups. They were hunting out players they wanted to guard. Getting pick and roll situations to get switches that they wanted to, to take advantage of.
So I mean, just a bad matchup for Atlanta, man. I'll give them a gentleman's sweep. I do think they may steal one, but I don't think they have no shot to win in this series, honestly.
Yeah, I think the only way they win one is if they catch Boston slipping and Boston overlooks them. But if Boston is trying to get back to the finals, they can't afford any mental lapses. They have to be locked in. Especially this round, they should easily sweep the Hawks if they're serious.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday you could tell they were locked in.
It looked serious yesterday. It looked very serious yesterday.
Game 3 yesterday, man. A lot more competitive. A lot more
game.
First and foremost, as someone who's been to a Cavs playoffs game, that energy in the building was crazy yesterday.
Yeah, that game was lit, man. That game was super lit. It's also a little underlying stories going on with the series too. With Donovan Mitchell possibly supposed to go to New York, and then of course Cleveland came in last minute. It was basically like a thief in the night because no one expected him to go to Cleveland, and came in and stole him out from under the Knicks. And Stephen A. Smith was very dramatic about the whole series, saying Knicks cannot lose Donovan Mitchell. And Julius Randle, man, shout out to Julius Randle. I know I've been very critical of him this year. Not really critical. I just think they should trade him. I still think they should trade him. I still think they should trade him. My trade value is higher. It's the highest. He's playing his best basketball of his career right now. Shout out to him, man. And Jalen Brunson came through clutch. I know Luka and Mark Cuban are at home right now. Like,
boy.
I'm not saying Kyrie is not great or anything, but Jalen Brunson also competes on defense too, man. He's also undersized, but he definitely competes on defense. Probably a lot more than Kyrie does, but great game, man. Julius, I think Julius is going to be the X factor in this series. He really, he just plays with that dog in him, bro. And I don't know if Evan Mobley is ready for that yet, bro. He looked like he was a little bit timid yesterday. Him and Jared Allen looked a little timid yesterday. So I don't know if they're gonna be able to, withstand that. Julius comes at you hard, even if he's playing bad. He comes. It's one thing he's gonna go hard. Same thing with Mitchell Robertson. He may not be the best skilled player, but he's gonna go hard on the glass. And they killed him on the glass yesterday. They killed him on offensive rebound. That's how he won the game. Last possession.
I was just about to say that Julius Randle with that big offensive rebound late.
Huge offensive rebound. And Mitchell Robinson, I think he averaged like 5 on the season offensive rebound. So they're gonna kill him on the glass, man. It's gonna be a challenge for the Cavs front court for sure.
I mean, what you just described with Mitchell, Randle, how hungry they are, how aggressive they are attacking on the glass. That's Tibbs. That's all Tibbs. That's a typical thing.
I don't fuck with Tibbs like that, but yeah, that's right. Yes, Tibbs, man. He gonna play you 45 minutes. You gotta go hard.
That's why D Rose is where he's at right now, man. Because unfortunately, man,
Ran that man to the ground. Got
But,
MVP though. Got MVP, man.
As a typical Thibodeau team, man. And well, yesterday just proved. I mean, that's what New York needed. They 2 stars to step up, Brunson and Randall, go in a hostile environment, and still game 1. I mean, that's what you have to do in these playoff series on the road. And basically, for me, it just seems like that. I mean, I know some of the guys on the Cavs have playoff experience before, but I don't think none to the level of expectations where they can do some damage, except Donovan Mitchell.
He went off yesterday.
Yeah, 38.
Look great.
But I think that's just this. I think this is just yesterday just proved like how young this Cavs team is. I'm not saying the series is over by any means. I still think this series is going easily 6 or 7.
Yeah, easily 6, I think.
But I'm with you. I did notice like how shaky the front court guys look. It's basically like a deer in the headlights. Like, oh shit, like this big time. This is big time basketball.
Like, oh, shit, I was not expecting this to be like this.
Right.
Regular season is like, all right, you know what I'm saying. Playoffs is like, all right, we're going hard for every loose ball. Refs let a lot of shit slide yesterday, and a lot of the games they're letting a lot of shit slide, which I like.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I like it being a little bit more physical in the playoffs. But yeah, man, like you said, it's Donovan Mitchell can play. He showed up, but he's played in a lot of playoff games. He's had long playoff runs. Not that many, but he had a long playoff run once or twice in his career, and he's played in big playoff games where it was nothing on TV going on. Everybody watching, tuning into him versus Jamal Murray. You know what I'm saying? He dropped 50 still, so he's ready for that kind of heightened pressure. But guys like Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, Darius Garland, their first playoff experiences for real. Last year didn't they make the play-in last year? They fell out the play-in because Darius Garland got hurt last year. So they didn't even. I think they were in the play-in. I forget, but they were doing good last year, but they didn't have this kind of experience last year, or especially if you want to be like that because they were in the 4th seed last year either the whole year. So they got home court advantage now. You got a bona fide superstar Donovan Mitchell. It's definitely a lot more pressure than they were probably used to.
Yeah, like I said, expectations. They're good. They're expected to win the playoff series. Maybe not Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals appearance, but they're expected to
get out the first round for sure.
Exactly.
For sure. They had one of the best rated offenses and defenses in the league too, and they were only one of the only teams in the league that had pretty high ranking in both categories. So, this is a bad matchup for them too. I know we said we talk about matchups. This is not a good matchup for them too. I know they have better players overall, probably, but the Knicks have the more hungry players. I think Josh Hart is super hungry. Another player is super. He's been bouncing around a little bit throughout the league, but super hungry. We talked about Jalen Bronson. RJ Barrett should be hungry as well. They have a lot of hungry guys that and Tibbs has that whole mentality, man. Like he brings that greedy mentality to team. So. I'm expecting this to be a dog-out series, man.
Yeah, shout out to Josh Hart, man. He had a big time tree late in that 4th quarter. Put him back
underrated trade, man. So they got him. They've been on fire, bro. And I wasn't the biggest. I'm still not the biggest fan of him. I don't think he's all that great. He's a good player. He's definitely an NBA playoff rotation player. But everybody, I think slept on that trade a little bit. He's a great fit for that team, man. Fits their style, fits their grittiness. I think he's a hackbox personally, but that's why I think he plays hard, but he hacks a little bit too much for my liking. I don't be calling shit. At least he did in LA. I haven't been watching him that much since he's been bouncing around. But they play hard, man. They play real hard.
Yeah, you mentioned it earlier. Obviously, how Luka and what held Mavs organizations mad with Jalen Brunson. I didn't see Brunson being this big of an impact for the Knicks. Like I thought it was a good get for the Knicks, especially upgraded point guard, which is what they needed over the past 2 years. But I didn't see this.
Yeah, I thought it was slight overpay, and it's looking like he worth every penny.
Mm-hmm.
Facts, man. I didn't see this either.
Because obviously we still, even after trade, we still like, okay, it's Julius Randle's team still, but nah, this is low key becoming Brunson's team.
Especially when it gets down to the crunch time, he has the ball in his hand. He's making great decisions. He rarely ever turns the ball over, and that's key, man. Like the Knicks don't turn the ball over that much, and they force turnovers.
Facts.
That's why they're going to, maybe win this first round series.
Possibly, but I can't wait to see it. It's easily going 6 or 7 for sure.
Easily, man, easily. We got Doc in the building. Let's get Doc in here. We got Doc in the building. What's going on, brother?
What's up, bro? It's Sports and Spirit Fridays, right?
Hey, man. Sports Spirit Sunday now, you know?
Oh, shit. Sunday. I told y'all I'd make it.
What's going on,
What's
brother?
going
Recapping
on?
these first round games, but
I thought
how
it
you
was
feeling?
Sports and Spirit Fridays, man. You know, I'm just playing, but it is Sports and Spirit Sundays, obviously. And I'm feeling good, man. Warriors can't win on the road, can they? Sheesh.
That's actually the next game we get into, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Last
right,
game of the
right,
night.
right on time. Right
Right
on
on
time.
cue, man.
That's the next game.
Hey, Steph about to drop 40. You seen that little kid taunting him? It's gonna be up. I can't wait.
He went crazy, man. He went crazy. But I think that was the best game. I don't want to say by far, but that was the most exciting game by far yesterday. Fans in Sacramento were rocking, man. So shout out to Sacramento, the city. They got it popping, man. They let it like the beam shit. Got the light of last night for sure, man. De'Aaron Fox went ham.
Had 50 Cent courtside.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Ibaka, man. They got a sponsorship with the Kings, I think. You know, he sponsor us. FN, come on, what's up?
hey. Warriors in 6.
Okay. I ain't mad at that.
They got championship pedigree. And if the Kings beat the Warriors, watch out for the Kings. That's all I'm gonna say.
I ain't
not
mad
saying
at
that,
that.
not saying that they're gonna win a championship, but they gonna be a problem. You know what I mean? That kind of deal.
I ain't mad at that, bro. Because the Kings are, I think, underrated. I think a little bit overlooked. De'Aaron Fox is that guy, man. He's that dude. I don't care what nobody say. He's who everybody wants Ja Morant to be. Like Ja Morant need to watch De'Aaron Fox and implicate his growth, because De'Aaron Fox is who Ja Morant is supposed to be or become.
And
you know, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, I'm glad the world is finally getting to see De'Aaron Fox and his whole Sacramento team, because you know they don't get really no national TV games all season long.
Well, you gotta win.
Yeah, right. I guess they do the schedule before the season come out, so I guess they know it's gonna be this good.
Well,
you know, they can easily flex games though.
Yeah, they could easily flex some games.
Brad Beal's a dog, but how many times we watched the Wizards play this year or talk about the Wizards?
They always suck though, man. They always suck.
The Kings too.
Nah, the Kings been in the playoff hunt all year. All year.
But the past decade they've been garbage.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, when you see a team high that's not falling from in the loaded Western Conference and they haven't fell to the playing game late in the season, there's no way the Kings shouldn't have some national television.
They should have been on TV more, especially late in the season, man. Especially with the whole like beam shit. Like beam shit is electrifying, man. That shit,
boy,
that shit gets views, and that's what these networks are out here for, views. So put them on TV, man. But not on TV for sure, but you know.
I'm not saying that y'all wrong. I'm just saying like why they're not on TV.
No, you're right.
Like, but now De'Aaron Fox, people, us being basketball people, we know that De'Aaron Fox is a hooper, but it's like now people, you got to see it. Now that he's like, okay, get some sponsorships. Let me get some endorsements. You know what I'm saying? But you got to see it. That's all. Damian Lillard's a beast, but we got to see it. So now we talk about him still. But really, being honest, I feel like I don't watch him much either.
They always suck too. That's a good point. They always suck too. And in small markets too, small market franchises, small market teams. Even when Lakers even when we suck, we still got like 6 TV games because we're Lakers, So
and you think about I don't even know because I didn't watch him much this season. LaMelo Ball, what y'all would know better than me. I would honestly say
they ain't get on TV. They ain't get on TV.
What kind of season did he have though? I'm saying I don't.
He was off and on the court. He was hurt a lot. Off and on the court. Hurt at the beginning of the season, came back, put together a nice little, 20 some games. When he played like 30, 38 games, something like that. He played less than half the game. So, yeah.
But now he's seen he gonna be a household name now. You know what I'm saying?
Should be. But the Kings Kings also gotta stay good. Kings get bad, they're not a team. They're not a franchise that's gonna be, headlining shit if they're not good. They have to be good. Kind of like the OKC Thunder. Thunder. Thunder were not good for years. They were getting no TV time. Last year Shea got a little bit more notoriety. This year they got a couple TV games because they got Shea. You know what I'm saying? They had Chet coming in. So Lee fuck with that a little bit. Kings gotta stay good though, man. This is a good way to do it. If they win this series, they have arrived.
Yes.
They're not.
I don't want to say win. If they make this series competitive, they've arrived.
Oh, they gonna make it competitive. Hey, look, but they're not winning it though. I'm telling you. Just the Warriors, I don't see them losing to them. But
They should win. The Kings should win. The Kings should not win this series.
I agree with that
They
statement.
should not win this series.
The Warriors, as much as people they don't want to believe, this is important for them because while they did create the little dynasty, Rand, you were talking about it on Twitter. I looked at it. They want to be the Lake Shore or the Celtics. They ain't that, but like that's what they want to be. And this is how you do it. When it's like last year nobody wanted to respect them, but it's like, all right, look, we about to turn it on and we about to make a run. So if that's what they want, they better show us.
Facts.
Yeah, I mean, and last night, from a Kings perspective, like last night was, even though it was just game one to a long series, I think last night was a huge game for Sacramento. If they lose that game, how
confident shot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That was a big win. That was a huge win for Sacramento. It's like, okay, these are defending champs. We can go. We can hang with them. Because there was times in that game where Golden State went up like by 6, and I was like,
they could easily lay down. They could easily lay down, but they didn't. Fall right back. It wasn't just De'Aaron Fox. It was Trey Lyles killing them. Harrison Barnes did some big threes. So what just one man?
Harrison Barnes was hitting big shots.
Yep. Hey,
it's the Warriors too. You know the whole time. You know he was thinking.
Yeah, I gotta get some payback. Yeah, it got rid of me because I was point shaving.
Mm-hmm.
I never.
But it wasn't just De'Aaron Fox, and also Sabonis played. I don't say played terrible, but offensively he played terrible. Offensively he didn't play good at all. Defensively he made some good plays, but offensively he wasn't having a good game at all, and they still managed to get a win. So big, huge win for Sacramento.
Yeah, man.
If I'm Sacramento,
got to win one on the road. They're gonna have to.
If I'm Sacramento, shit, I'm like, if we beat the Warriors, we can win a championship. I'm not telling y'all that's what's gonna happen, but if we beat the Warriors, we can win a championship.
They got the right to feel that way. If they win this game, even though the Warriors ain't the Warriors of last year because they've been struggling on the road, they, like we said last week, they still showed championship pedigree throughout the season at times. Mm-hmm. So they're still, a formidable team. And they still got Steph playing lights out. So they got Draymond and still got Clay coming back playing better than he's played last year. So if they win this series, man, this would be a huge confidence booster for them.
Hey, I will say last huge shout out to Mike Brown. I would say this is by far his best coaching job.
Oh, by far.
All his years of coaching, this is his best coaching job.
By far.
I will tell you this, though. The Kings got to come ready to play because when your fans talking stuff to Steph and stuff, I'm telling you that 40, it's just not a good idea. But it's just not a good idea. You know what I'm saying? Because it wakes up sleeping dogs, and the people that are normally ain't gonna get into they hungry. They're gonna be hungry the next game.
Steph already woke, man. I would not talk shit to Steph at all. I'll leave that man alone. Leave him alone. he had a few threes last night that was just like the one he hit in the corner. Man. Oh my god, behind the backboard. I don't know. Ooh-wee. This man is a robot. I don't know what he.
Unreal.
How he does what he does, man. He is amazing. And it's the fact that he able to do this and still keep moving and play defense and the amount of moves, the amount of energy he exceeds on the game is ridiculous. Like his cardio is insane.
That's why I hope De'Aaron Fox is ready for him. He talked about it last night at the press conference. It's because it was a clip where J.R. Smith was talking about Dellavedova guarding him or Steph in the finals.
He said he couldn't even talk.
It's like Fox, like that shit real. Like trying to guard Steph is crazy. So.
He doesn't stop. I don't know how he does it, but he doesn't stop and then still has the legs to shoot them long ass threes he be shooting. I don't know how he does it, bro. Like the person who likes shooting jumpers, I don't know how he does it, bro. I don't know how he does it.
I remember back in the high school, which was centuries ago now, it feels like. But they're running a play for me. I'm running. I'm like, man, how am I supposed to even get this shot up? I only ran back and forth across this court 5 times.
But I take the ball, like, fuck it, I don't want it no more. Fuck it. You got it, shoot, bro. Don't pass it. I ain't open.
I'm option 1, but go to option 2.
I am spent right now, bro. I just ran 2 miles in one play. Like, chill, bro.
And only you can imagine NBA court way bigger than the court we was playing on.
Way bigger, bro. You got to play defense against elite level athletes. Like, when I was in high school, they put me on the shitty niggas because I was a shooter. You know, I would, hey, we got to save his legs. Man, you got to guard everybody on the court can do something. So you got to guard somebody that's good. I don't know how he does it, man. Don't know how he do it. Shout out to Steph.
Game 2, Golden State, Sacramento tomorrow night, 10 p.m. TNT, man.
I'm gonna be tuned in.
Facts, man.
It's gonna be crazy. Gonna be crazy. All right, quickly, folks, before we get out of here, just a few minutes away from Lakers, Grizzlies. What's the key for Lakers to steal game one?
Come out strong. Yeah, you can't start slow. You don't want to play from behind. And for AD to to be a beast, bro, and you do your thing and come out strong. That's my key point. LeBron gonna do what LeBron do as long as he's tapped in. I don't really worry about him too much, but D'Lo got to show up to play as well. If I'm the Lakers, I'm trying to take their heart early. It ain't an easy heart to take, but you got to try to take their heart.
It's gonna be easy. It ain't gonna be easy at all. I think their key is gonna have to be limiting paint points. You got to keep Ja at the paint. That's how that one game he played against us this season. He had like 28 straight points, almost all in the paint. It was crazy. So we got to keep him out the paint. We also got to attack him defensively. So whoever he's guarding, if you're guarding D'Lo, if you're guarding Austin Reeves, whoever he's guarding, got to attack him, make him work on defense, man. Get him tired. We got to go at Jaren Jackson Jr., man. I know he's going to be guarding AD probably. AD has been killing him recently in all the matchups, so AD got to go at him hard, take him in foul trouble, man. If you don't get in foul trouble, just score him every time, bro. Make him be mad he out there guarding you.
Yeah, I think it's just going to come down to shot making, because I think Memphis, they probably learned like Jackson can't guard AD 1-on-1. They're probably going to be sending double teams at him, which is going to leave obviously shooters open for three. We just got to knock down our threes.
Beasley, please hit shoot shots, please, Malik, please. He be streaky, man. He be streaky.
Lakers in 6. Lakers in 6. LeBron getting 32 tonight. Just 32. Not 40, 32. 10 assists.
So, man. We got to come out here and steal game one. You have to.
Need it.
I want to tell you it's a triple dub on it. I'm feeling like it's LeBron kind of day, but I don't want it to go too far. So double, 32 and 10.
Hey, I will say shout out to the NBA schedules for making this a favorable schedule for us, at least the first 3 games.
Yeah, I mean we got to travel. We got that long ass. We ain't slaying 4 hour playing around, but still got that long ass playing around because like we talked about, like we've been talking about. Switch up the damn conferences, NBA. It should not. Memphis is not a West Coast team.
Yes.
Come on, bro.
East Coast team all day. It's not they're not in Vancouver anymore.
Like, come on.
Right.
Fix
So
this shit,
they ass back to Vancouver. Shit.
Yeah, one of the
They're
two.
probably gonna do that, but yeah, fix this shit, man.
All right, folks. We ain't gonna hold y'all no longer.
Well, who's another team real quick that they get like they other would have to put a new team or switch an East Conference team
We
back
were
to the
talking about
West.
this, man. They got to add 2 teams to the league: Seattle, and Vegas. Then put Memphis in the East, and you can pick a team. Pick Minnesota. They over there as well, kind of sort of.
Add Minnesota, Memphis to the East, and then the 2 West Coast teams: Seattle and Las Vegas.
There you go. Simple fix. Maybe you think us later, man. We'll see y'all the invoice.
That's fact. So,
hey, before we get out here, Doc, I see you with the Al shirt on. Shout out to my healthy Al, man. Let's go. Turn up.
You see the Vince Turner classic. Vince Turner's classic. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go, Al. V's up, man. V's up.
RP to my cousin Vince. He was an incredible track star. Just quick background. I know we got to get to the game. Incredible track star.
He was good at everything, bro.
My healthy.
Nigga was an athlete. He's one of the one niggas athlete. Good at everything.
My Healthy's annual track meet is called the Vince Turner Jr. Classic. So, and I don't know what charity goes to. Whatever money they're going to some type of charity. So something like that.
House, man. Shout out my Healthy. Shout out.
So shout out to my Healthy. I dog a lot of high schools like who the fuck is a Tiger, but I got a lot of love for
relax.
I just had to set that out, man. I noticed I got my Healthy out. Sure, let's go out. V's up forever, man.
Yep, I got a lot of love for the Owls. Them Tigers though, man. Not so much.
Oh, that's funny, man.
All right, folks, man. Hey, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all NBA Sunday. 4 games about to come on tonight. Enjoy it. I know we will.
Just in from ESPN, I think y'all knew this already, but Paul George is likely to miss entire first-round series against Suns with his frame right knee. Yeah, that just came in.
He was pissed about the schedule they got.
Phoenix still got a chance, though. I mean, not Phoenix. Clippers. They still got a chance.
Yeah, very slim, but
Very
I mean
slim,
a
very
chance
slim.
nevertheless.
Kawhi better go back to 2019. Kawhi. That's all I gotta say.
That and Russ gonna have to, he's been playing better since PG went out. I think having that number 2 title has helped him out a lot. So he's gonna need some vintage reps.
Brothers, enjoy the game. We'll be talking on here. If something crazy happened, maybe we'll hop back on.
We might have
and
to
chop it up. Yeah, we might have to.
We'll figure something out, man.
For sure. But everybody enjoy the rest of their playoff day, man. It's down to the wire. 513 NBA playoffs day 1 recap. We'll catch y'all later. Man.
Fridays. I mean Sundays.
The game is Sunday. Like
Sunday. Sunday.
What you got in your cup, bro? What's in your cup? That's some bourbon. I see it's brown. What's in there, man?
That Coke.
Yeah, okay. We'll catch y'all later, man. We out.